So, with Halloween coming up in a couple of days, I just had to make a Halloween themed video. It's only right. But what am I going to make it about? Well, hello everyone. I'm not really sure what's going on with my screen today, but there we go. Welcome to another episode of Playing a Blinder with me, the Creaky Blinder.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. I've touched on this before in other videos, and now I'm going to explain why you always hear and see references to 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, well that was easier than I thought.
Now, you might not realize that you're seeing these references.
I woke up for a pee at 3 o'clock this morning.
But as I show you the repetition and you start understanding why 3 o'clock in the morning is used in song lyrics, song titles, as well as many other things on YouTube and in the mainstream media, you'll start to understand why they're indoctrinating you with 3 o'clock in the morning.
And there we have it. Every conspiratard's favorite word. Indoctrination.
Now, some of you might wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning often. People message me that all the time. That is because you're under spiritual attack.
No, it's not. It's because I need a pee. I'm 46. I'm a funny age.
If you aren't aware, it is believed that Jesus died at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, all of us are aware, or should be, who listen to this channel, the significance of the number 33.
But 3 a.m. isn't 33. It's 3.00.
Right? Jesus died at 33.
Ah, so you mean the relevance of the number 33 to religious people? Because for me personally, and I'm sure many of you watching it, the only relevance 33 has is that it follows 32 and precedes 34.
1/3 of the fallen angels here on earth, 33.
Right, so what is this coctus erectus banging on about 33? I remember being 33. Seems like so long ago now, but this is what he means. During the Middle Ages, alchemy was not only a philosophy and a science, but it was a religion. Those who rebelled against the religious limitations of their day concealed their philosophical teachings under the allegory of gold making. By doing this, they preserved their personal liberty and were ridiculed rather than persecuted. Alchemy's a threefold art. Ooh, three. The 3 times 3 is part of the mystery of the 33rd degree of Freemasonry. For 33 is 3 times 3, which is 9, the number of esoteric man, and the number of emanations from the root of the divine tree.
33rd degree Freemasonry is based off of those numbers. It is to mock Jesus dying at 3 p.m. What they do is they flip things. 3 o'clock in the morning is known as Satan's hour. This is when the occult practices and performs these rituals. They will stay up into the midnight hours.
Ooh, staying up late till midnight.
Like a big boy.
You mean the mystical, supernatural, and magical practice that actually isn't a real thing anyway? So it's the occult that make the number 33 this important.
And trust me, you can read about this, you can interview yourself and speak with ex-occultists who have actually come forward and talk about these things.
Yeah, but you can read about anything. You can read about people that say that they've seen ghosts. But that doesn't mean they've actually seen ghosts. Because as far as I'm concerned, until I see one myself, ghosts aren't real anyway. You can read about unicorns, but that doesn't make them real either.
And they all tell you the same thing. They will wait to perform the ritual until 3 o'clock in the morning. It is believed that at this time, this is when most paranormal-like activity happens.
Right, let's think logically just for a second. If I was to take you to an old abandoned hospital, we'll say a psychiatric hospital because they are more scary, and I was to lock you in a room with an old abandoned bed, you get the picture. Yeah, a bit like that. When would you be most comfortable being locked in there for 2 hours? At 3 o'clock in the afternoon? When it's sunny outside and the light is coming in through the window, you can hear things going on off in the distance? Or at 3 a.m. in the dead of night, when it's pitch black, very quiet, and your mind plays tricks on you? Ask yourself that question.
A lot of Christians are noted to wake up around this time because they're under spiritual attack. That is because Satanists are performing and witches are performing these rituals at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, if you search on YouTube...
Why is it always got to be YouTube? Why is it that all conspiracy theorists, like you, and like flat earthers, all think that YouTube is the be-all and end-all of research tools? It isn't.
3 a.m. And I've covered this clown before. This guy who's... I mean, this... You know, I want to say this poor guy, but this guy's doing nothing but indoctrinate people with these rituals. All of his videos, he's all tattooed up with it, and he claims he's not a devil worshiper.
Right, now I don't actually want to agree with you, but yeah, you're right, partly. The channel he's referring to is called I'm J Station, and this guy, he's a massive dong. But he's a clever dong, because he's found a gap in the market on YouTube. And he's found that 3 a.m. videos are massively, massively watchable. He gets millions upon millions of views, and he is making a fair bit of coinage. So, more power to him. I only wish I'd thought of that idea. I'm definitely putting 3 a.m. in the title of this video.
You'll see that this channel has over 2 million subscribers, which is insane. And this guy is clearly on massive amounts of drugs, under massive amounts of... demonic possession. There's no doubt about it. I mean, even if you're not a believer in the stuff I say on this channel, all you gotta do is watch this guy. This guy is sick in the head.
Damn you, a call for an uprising. Why do you keep saying things I agree with you? Yeah, I'm J Station is sick in the head. He uses the death of celebrities to generate views for his channel. Like, for example, when Mac Lethal died. He's a rapper, for anybody who isn't down with the cool kids, like me. He, the very next day, which was massively disrespectful, made a video where Mac Lethal was coming through and communicating on his smart speaker. Maybe I'm not as cool as I thought. It wasn't Mac Lethal at all. Sorry, Mac Lethal. It was Mac Miller. So yeah, he is a piece of crap. But he's a piece of crap that gets loads and loads of views because he found an idea that works. So is that right? Is it wrong? Doing that's wrong, but...
And if you Google 3 a.m., you'll see all of this stuff about paranormal activity, right? Or YouTube it, I should say. At 3 o'clock in the morning, right? 3 a.m. Ouija board challenge, 3 a.m. Jesus phone call. All of this stuff about 3 a.m. and the occult.
Yeah, but there's a big hole in your theory. Because his videos are not about the occult. They're about views here on YouTube.
And you'll also note, well, I'll play this video, how this guy is doing, he has this video, which I've already covered before. I'm going to show a clip, which I didn't show last time, about how at 3 o'clock in the morning, he sells his soul because he follows the teachings of Aleister Crowley.
Yeah, but he's also got a video on his channel about why you should never go through a McDonald's drive-thru at 3 a.m. Because Ronald McDonald will come to your house and try and kill you.
He even promotes Aleister Crowley's book, talks about how it's filled with black magic and Egyptian worship and all that nonsense. Of course, doesn't cover the pedophilia aspect of it or the blood rituals that Aleister Crowley talks about, because none of these guys will talk about that. They just go, oh, that's not in the book.
Yeah, he's just trying to build brand believability. He doesn't actually believe in any of these things. Have you actually watched any of his videos? It's blatantly obvious to anybody that isn't a 12-year-old boy or girl that these videos are all fake. He's just doing it for the views.
If you're looking to sell your soul for fame and money and stuff like that, you came to the right place and the right drop of light. But before we start this, guys, I just want to let you know that in no way am I condoning people to do this. Like, do not do this. I don't know if it works, guys. I don't know if it works. I've been sort of like the test dummy for like demonic rituals on my channel for a while now. So if anybody's gonna understand, it's gonna be you guys. All right, so please don't hate on the video, guys. It's just for entertainment purposes only. All right.
And that was an I'm J Station video. So even though he says in that video, and there's a lot more to it, but I'm not going to include it. Even though he says in the video that it's all for entertainment purposes, and if you're familiar with his channel, you will have seen him do things like this before. A Call for an Uprising still thinks he's a devil-worshipping Satanist, and that all his videos have got occult meaning. I don't think you watched the videos, did you?
Now, let's talk about repetition and let's talk about mind control and how it works, right? I've done videos talking about magic and how there's so many songs called magic, so many songs, right? Albums, Bruce Springsteen, Magic, Magic Carpet Ride, Do You Believe in Magic, right? Reverencing magic, but it goes right over everybody's head because they're not trained to think like that. It's just getting filtered into their mind and it's getting deposited in there.
So mind control via music. Okay, let's explore that possibility. I would hazard a guess and say there are more songs with the words love in the title than there are with the words magic. So by your logic, why doesn't everybody in the world just love each other?
Because they're indoctrinating you with this stuff. The same can be said for 3 o'clock in the morning. There are many, many musicians who have songs called 3 a.m. or albums called 3 a.m. Simon and Garfunkel's first album was entitled Wednesday Morning, 3 a.m.
But what about all the other 3 a.m.s? Or is it now only Wednesday at 3 a.m. is dangerous?
And of course, you know about Eminem and 3 a.m., right? He has the song 3 a.m. Matchbox 20, 3 a.m. All you have to do is scroll through and you'll see all of these songs about 3 o'clock in the morning, right? And the amount of views that they have. They're all very popular songs. I don't even know who half these people are.
Well, I'm speechless.
A song by Eminem that's popular?
3 a.m., 2 million views. Finding Hope, 3 a.m., 14 million views. NF, 3 a.m., 8 million views. Finding Hope, again, 3 a.m., Mr. Suicide Sheep, 4 million. Eminem, Megan Trainor, 3 a.m., couple million views. Jesse and Joy, 3 a.m. Okay? This isn't because all of these people just happen to love 3 o'clock in the morning, right? I mean, I don't hear any songs about, 4:17 p.m.
Yeah, that's probably not quite as catchy as 3 a.m. And the reason 3 a.m. is a popular title is because of all the mystique and the myths and the stories surrounding 3 a.m. Just not in the way you think.
But why is it then? Why are we seeing repetition between all these videos on YouTube about 3 a.m.? Don't listen to this song at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. challenge, 3 a.m. this, 3 a.m. that.
Oh, come on, I'm not explaining this again. Just quickly, he did a 3 a.m. video. It blew up. It went viral. He thought, there may be something in these 3 a.m. videos. I think I'll do more. And he did. And then he did more and more and more. And now his channel's huge and he's making loads of money. And that's all there is to it. 3 a.m. is just a time. So, what time are you afraid of? Let me know down in the comment section. If it's your first time here, don't forget to give the video a like, hit the subscribe button and turn on bell notifications. I'm the Creaky Blinder, thanks for joining me and I will see you all in the next one. Take care everyone, bye bye.
Go nuts, I got a padded room for ya. Psychiatric and manic on the move for ya. Take this, I won't know what it do for ya.